Oh, shoot. Oh! Huh! That answers that question. It puts a bit of a delay, but if I do reactions, it won't matter. Oh, I get it now. So you can jump back and forth, I think. Can you guys? Well, no one's here yet. Hold on. I'm gonna check something real quick, guys. I just wanna listen to something real quick. It is so hot in this house. RAC is doing some weird stuff. No one's in the chat yet. Where am I going? There it goes. I'm gonna hear something. So I think I'm okay, but okay, cool. Kate, oh my god. Well, I discovered something rather interesting. Kate, since you're there, um, uh, I was saying before you got on, it's hot in the house. Our AC is not broken, but we have some water drainage issues, so I'm trying to. We're running it sparingly, but I brought in my other small fan, and I have it pointed directly at my PS4 because I don't want it overheating. I think I have to get it cleaned out, like the dust and everything from inside of it, because I've had this bad boy a while, and it is dusty in our house. So, um, but what I discovered was on my OBS, I can switch between the scenes, so that'll help when I'm doing my reactions that I want to do soon. Because the channel I wanted to react to first is still up. Yeah, yeah, the AC thing sucks, and again, knowing how to get the PS4 cleaned at some point, because I've seen online how you can do it, but I'd rather yeah. We're having a similar issue with um, and my wife said it's happened before, but I don't remember this at all. So I'm gonna get that checked out. Right now, you know what? I was reading online, and we can actually come back and do this. So what I'm gonna do right now is go ahead and do the next big battle that I have to do, but then I'm gonna finish out recruiting everyone I need to recruit. So, what I saw before was not entirely, because I think the people that we couldn't recruit if we had done this sooner, or not sooner, done this before, are like not recruitable. So, so okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do all this, and I think we saw these scenes before, but I'm gonna do them again anyway because uh, they're fun. Well, not fun, but like they're very intriguing. I know that I think there are some things that I won't get to see because of the. I think there were some people I didn't recruit by now, but it's because I forgot. Um, I gotta really make sure I got everybody for Arbor DLC. That's funny. I've only played the Fallout games like in passing. I don't think I've ever like actually like if they've been like other people's houses and played them because they told me about them. I don't think I've never owned one of them. That's for sure. I've heard good things, and Kate, you're one of the people who's told me all the good things about them, and I forget who else tells me about them. You know what's sad about this part? I think if Pawn dies in the battle, she's like in her talking to herself because Pawn's dead and Gremio's dead. So it's like super sad. So Kimberly was thirsty this entire game, man. Damn. Something tells me that Taiho got extra kids out there he don't know about. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing Yamku knows who the kids are, but he ain't saying. Because I wonder. I know for sure there's 3 people I'm missing. I wonder if that's it. I'm missing 3, and there's 1 left that's storyline related. Um, if you're laughing at Hicks and Tengar, oh, Hicks and I can spoil this. They're in the second game. Like Hicks and Tengar show up in the second game, and they're both still like, oh my god, I need you 2 to get married already. Like seriously. Be wary of men who live in an occupation where men die young. Something like that. I forget how the exact quote goes. I've always loved that quote. For the record, it's this game in like groups of like story like Final Fantasy with ragtag groups of heroes that come together and make the impossible happen is why I have so many uh uh like random obscure hero like team ups in my head. Like I have like in my head a whole like roster team up that's so. Why is he in here? Are you kidding me? We can do this now? I was stressing about all that crap for nothing? You know what? That's right, because Leapit wasn't in the screen. I wanted Leapit in the group. That's right. But I can still do other stuff right now. Oh my god. I can get everybody else. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get everybody else I was missing. I just can't go outside via the but no, sorry, so for that. I just can't go outside via the front because if I do, we'll be throwing the storyline. So, but I can go recruit somebody else right now. So let's go recruit somebody else right now. Yes, Kate. You know what, Kate? I've never made a character based on you. They would be a personal total chaos, but actually a character based on Kate. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was wrong. They're gonna make me do this battle right now. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. I have to do the battle right now. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, boss. Take a look at the master. You know what's funny? I think this is the first time I'd ever seen in any media where dragons could breathe something other than fire. Like, this is the first time I've ever seen like dragons breathe ice. And I was like, what? That's crazy, yo. Alright. Alright. Let's do this. Oh man, Mike's not here. Sonya's back. She was basically Tio's lover, and like she just would never say it. You guys can't really see the door, but by the way, let me know if you guys see a cat kind of saunter in. He's not supposed to be in here, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does saunter in. Sonya's magic. Arrows beat magic. But I think dragons beat magic too. Nice. I feel the immense urge to go very much Star Wars right now. Nice kid, but don't get cocky. So they're planning a bow attack. That means we can charge. Good lord. Okay. Sonya's charged. That means we can do this. He said 1,000 runes in the original game. Or did he? He might have said it. Hey, John. Okay, can we possibly do this and you guys not screw it up? Okay, they didn't screw it up. Cool. All right. What's up, Burnsy? I am sorry, Tio. Yeah, she was totally in love with him, like 100%. So, honestly, y'all, I'm going to do this last bit, and I really do think... Oh, thank God. I'm going to save here, just in case I screwed something up, because I'm 1,000% nervous I screwed something up. This castle looks different. They redid the design of it. Yes, okay, I can get him. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is there a last few recruits we can get before the game ends. Honestly, though, I think that's what I'm gonna do just for tonight, and then I can't stream tomorrow because of WrestleCast. Thursday I would only be able to stream late at night. Friday night I can stream earlier, and excuse me. I can stream earlier and a little longer because I got some family stuff going on. Friday, and let's see. So I can't stream tomorrow or Thursday. But what I am planning on doing pretty soon is doing reaction videos. There's a I think I mentioned it before, some YouTube videos I've always wanted to react to. So Angel, I didn't even think you'd still be up. Okay. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I'm gonna definitely, cause I can actually honestly in theory I can finish the game tonight, but like with it being such a fair enough, Angel. I kind of get that honestly. With it being like this past week had been pretty taxing. Past weekend. Oh, that's what I meant to say. The reason I didn't stream this weekend, my family reunion really just took up all my time. Like I was gonna stream like either Friday turned out to be a super crazy day, like for a lot of reasons, not all of them good. Saturday was my family reunion and I was just with family all day. Sunday, same thing, and then I went to Dog Pound Championship Wrestling, and I was just there all day. I was at church that morning, my parents' house later, and then I went to Dog Pound that night. So I had like no chance to stream at all Sunday. So. And then yesterday was just stuff getting back into the swing of things at Vista. So yeah, and if you guys know me, you know what all the craziness that's been going on at Vista. But hopefully I'll be back on track with all this good stuff after things settle down at work. Angel, what club did you get kicked out of on Saturday, considering you shouldn't be old enough to get into one in the first place? Or is it one of those weird, like, you can get in even if you're not, like, I don't know, weird clubs, Angel, no, you got to explain now. What club did you get kicked out of? Club 727. Burnsy, really? Club 727. Guess why? Angel? First of all, you know I'm a lame. I don't know what Club 727 is. Secondly, I don't know. I can't guess. And there he is, Peshmerga. So here's the funny thing about Peshmerga. After all these years of being a fan of Suikoden and all the lore I've read, there is still nothing about him that they explain as to who or what he even is. The closest explanation is he's a shadow of Uber, the knight we saw who was helping out Necklord and Wendy in the flashback. So not only do we not fully know who Uber is, yeah, Uber and Peshmerga. We don't know. Not only do we not know who they are, we don't fully know what they are. The most popular fan theory is that Peshmerga is somehow Uber's shadow, destined to hunt him for like all eternity, or until it kills him. Tomato, tomato. It all because it's because we all get kicked out because there was electrical fire. Okay, Angel, you made it sound like you did something. Did you start the fire, or has it always been burning since the world has been turning? I will be amazed if you get that reference. This is during a match at Blackbird. Oh, that's right. I forgot about. Oh my god, I completely forgot about Blackbird. That's what I was supposed to do. Oh my god. I had every plan on going to Blackbird after like everything with my family wrapped up. I really did, but then that day just got so away from me. It was like there was no way I was gonna make it to Blackbird. It was impossible. All right. More or less, this is just about everybody we can recruit. Help, that's what Bradley posted. Wow. Yeah, okay. I was debating fighting these guys, but nah. Well, I said this before. Playing this games really makes me want to go finish the Suikoden fan pictures I did. And I actually, you know what? I actually looked at all of them, and I need to revamp them because I think I need to retcon some of like some of the like the when of things happen. I think I put the space of years too far apart, honestly. So I'm gonna go. So actually, like pretty soon I'm gonna be redoing my Suikoden stories and Okay. Honestly, Angel, I probably won't be going too much longer than about an hour or so. So about like 11-ish, I'll be done anyway. So yeah, it's about him again. So because I really do have to. Wow. Oh, and did you see when I recruited the Crowley in this game, Angel? He's a magic user. Powerful mage. I did something for Lilith. Wow. Oh, wait, that Crowley. Oh! Oh! I didn't... Oh, you know what? I take it back. No, I saw Knopf posted that he was back. Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome. You had to sub for Lilith. Where was Lilith? Well, I'm proud of you, Angel, for carrying the loud banner for us loud wrestling fans very well. Okay, and this idiot. Yeah, so this is Lipit's son, Sheena. Sheena's an idiot. I love how he literally leaves the party. Like that's not even like hyperbole. He like left the party. Okay, so now back. Is it Scheherazade or floating portraits? It's just Scheherazade. Also, I got so cooked in Sunday. So, yeah. First, now that we got those two. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I didn't screw this up like I thought I did Friday. So I think I'm in the clear. But to make sure, I'm still going to keep that save file where it is. Now I gotta go back to the frickin' Is Moravia Castle? Is that the place? Yep, this is the place. I really do hate to have to go all the way back up here. I did not heal. Damn it. Uh-huh. Screw it. You sons of... Angel, do your homework. Don't you dare use me as an excuse. Do your homework. Honestly, the more I think about it, I think this is a good thing because there are two boss fights in this upcoming castle that really effing suck. One way worse than the other, by the way. And I do need to be ready before I go in there anyway, so actually all this is a good thing. Why does this feel so much less stressful going up here than it did the first time? Why would they send one soldier? You know, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna fight him. Why is he so hard to kill? Oh damn! All right, Clive. Coming through clutch with the gunshot. Oh shoot, that's a. I hate that he gets to do that. I hate that he gets to do that. Why is this place so much trouble? Alright. Does anyone have an escape talisman? We do not. Which means we gotta fight our way back down. Okay. I think with the exception of Cage anyway, I'm pretty much gonna have this party going into this other part anyway. Oh, you know what? Yeah. No, because I don't do it right now. The next time, when I stream Friday, I'll probably spend like that time leveling up everyone because that's because I'm pretty sure because we're like really at the end of the game right now. First dude is cool. But yeah, we're really at the end of the game right now. You saw Golf Batty this weekend. In terms of Pro Wrestling San Antonio, that actually doesn't cover a lot of. You actually covers a lot of people. Which one are you talking about specifically? Oh, I should have had Camille hit everybody. Notice me, senpai. Okay, sorry. I'm such an I'm such a weeb. I really am. I used to come to this place a lot. Why? I remember specifically coming into this castle a lot. I guess maybe to level up? I don't know. I really do think don't think there's anyone left. Like another thing. Oh, so you mean the other Golf Batty? Okay, cool. Really? Okay, Angel, I know you're talking about now. The Rage Orb. Is the Rage Orb what I think it is? Hold on, while I'm doing that, before I do that. I'm looking something up real quick. Okay, the Rage Orb is an upgraded fire rune. Okay, that's all I need to know. I know exactly what I'm going to do now. First, because I think I did this right. I think I got this all right. So I'm going to heal up in the second save file because I still don't trust it yet. So... So, I will remove Cleo's Fire Rune, but she gets the upgraded Rage Rune. Do you mean Jean, Kate? I'll say, oh, you mean Marie? You must be tired, damn it. I would like. I think this is also where my fanfiction writing started because I also like to come with like different like what they what do they do when there's like nothing there's like nothing else to do like what are they? Oh, I can complete the painting too. Hold on. Let me drop this off. This off. And let me go upgrade a couple things. Dark Celestial Sword. Nice. Alright, now let me go check the... I'm checking three things right now. I want to check the stone, the Star of the Destiny tablet. Because I think I should have one or two left. Okay, there's one. I'm missing three. Who am I missing? Sorry guys, this is important. I gotta figure this out right now. No, I have him. Wait, no, I don't. Oh, okay, wait, I know where he is. Okay, hold on. Okay, so him, I know where he is. Not him. No, I have a... Who am I missing? Okay. First, let's do this. This should complete the set. Boom. All 8 books. Okay. That's done. This should be next. Yes! Mural's complete. I knew that was going to get a trophy. I'm surprised the book thing gave me a trophy. Yes. I forget what the binoculars do, but, like... Stuff. Things in one of these houses. No. Oh, wait. I remember now. There he is. Okay. Who am I missing? I have him. Oh wait, I'm not sure which one that one. We're not done. We're not done till I figure this out. Okay. Vito back into Sicily music. Yeah, so some of the music, while I do love the soundtrack, some of the music is kind of like, now that I'm older, it's like, oh, I know that sound. So yeah. Alright. Who am I missing? Because I know specifically who one of those stars is. I know exactly who that is. It's the other one that I'm blanking on who that could possibly be. Like hold on, let me show you. Okay, like this star here, I know who that is. I know exactly who that is. So I just have to that person's actually literally coming up next. I don't know who this is. Hold on. Did I not? No, it's not an insult. It's just, yeah, but it's just like I like the older I got, the more I heard like, oh, that's where they got it from. Okay, that's what I meant. It's like once I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, oh that's where that's what they were going for. I get it now. It's like it's amazing things you hear as a kid that you're like, oh okay, I get it now. No. Where am I thinking of? Garrett. Did I not recruit her? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I didn't recruit. You have got to be kidding me. How did I do that? Okay. I can't believe I could have swore I recruited Quincy. I swore up and down I got him already. And actually, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna actually have Clive for this mission. As much as I like him as a character, I think I know someone else who I want to use. But I need to check this because that was ridiculous. Hold on. I didn't get him before. I could have swore I got Quincy before now. I could have swore I got Quincy before now. Oh my god. I cannot believe I did that. I cannot believe I did that. Okay, so before I stop the stream, I'm gonna go a little bit further because we're about to get deep into this stuff. But there's somebody else. There's a couple people I want to add to the group, and I want them to level up. So. All due respect to Cage and to Clive. There are people who I am gonna. There we go. Actually, you know what? Okay, I panicked too early on the last stream. What's up, Matt? I can put this back in the regular save file. I overly panicked for no reason, you know, which is kind of my go-to, the default emotion. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to level up some people, and also get some of that sweet pouch, which is what they call money here. And I'm going to go back to Riviera Castle. And I'm only going to do this a few times because I feel like we don't need to level up too much for what's coming next. But then again, I've said that before with this upcoming boss fight, and I hate... There's literally going to be 2 boss fights in a row. And I hate them both. They're both equally stupid. They're both equally stupid, and I hate them so very much. But to get ready for them, we're gonna come back here. Matt, don't make it weird. You made it. See, Matt, you made it weird. It's weird now, Matt. You made it weird. See, Matt, you made it weird. You made it weird, Matt. It wasn't weird before. You made it weird. You made it weird, Matt. No, I didn't know it was weird. I wasn't thinking of it as weird until Matt said it. I was not thinking of it as a weird thing. You guys made it weird. Pesmerga, how did you take that much damage? Bro. Which is the money. Damn it. Matt got here and he cut, and Matt's an agent of chaos. Pesmerga, we gotta level you up, brother. I'm starting to think we should go back to Necklord's castle real quick. That's certainly what I call... Damn it, Kate! Oh, Lord. Why? This chat gets out of control, like, immediately. It's amazing how few people can be in this chat and it gets this much off the rails. Actually... You know what? Matt, damn it! Oh my God! Maybe the streaming thing was a bad idea overall. Maybe I did not think this whole thing through. Maybe I did not think this whole career path through. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have become like a potter. You know, like make pottery. Oh, who am I kidding? Why is somebody jumping winged boots? That's starting to get weird. Pesmerga, how do you not have a full helmet? What the hell? You're decked out in all that armor. How is that the best? How is that the best you could do this late in the game? Okay, didn't we not just do this? I thought we just did this, but okay, whatever, bro. Victor, why are you leveling up so much? You should be at a much... You should not be requiring that. Well, that being said, all this extra money is really going to come in handy when I start leveling up people's weapons, so that's helpful. And their armor. That's a pretty good grinding spot. Oh my God, this guy. Damn it. You know what? Maybe I will save everything I was talking about for Friday. So everyone in the chat right now, Friday, what y'all's Friday is looking like? Friday evening, maybe about 7 or 8. You know what? No, I don't get off till 6:30. So maybe about 8 or 9 again. We'll just run a little later than usual. Well, yeah. Wait, what y'all think about that? I don't know if we can rest over here or not with this dude. Smirka doesn't have a room, and he has a haze neutral, so I thought. What's... I'm in Chicago on Friday. Oh, Matt, damn, okay. I'm just here to harass and enjoy. Yes, Kate, emphasis on the harass, but anyway. Oh, Matt, lucky. That's so cool. Especially with it being in Chicago and Devo's opening for them. There's a series of things I didn't know that would happen in a row. But okay, cool. That sounds awesome, man. Take lots of pictures. Let us know how the concert goes, because I'm not ashamed to admit I'm mad jealous. You mean middle pit? Hey, have fun, man. I still haven't been to Chicago. I was supposed to actually go to Chicago this year, but then like stuff happened, I didn't get to go. But like the plan is for us to go next year for G Fest. So me and my plan to go for G Fest in next July. Really? You join. If you're like in a mosh pit and I see you online, if I see you in the chat, Matt, you gotta like leave some kind of like random comment, like, or type like you're in the mosh pit, like as in I don't want to see one coherent sentence out of you the entire time you're in the mosh pit if you join the chat. All right, I'll do this before I go. Thought I heard something. Okay. I'll go a little bit further. But actually, you know what? Yeah, I think I really am going to do the other story stuff on Friday instead of doing it all tonight. Because tonight really was just me, like, not sure if I could get this other character stuff going. And now I know that I did. Because with everything I've done, I should be able to get the best ending in the game now. As long as I make sure to recruit the very last person I can recruit, and I should get the best ending in the game. That's right, they were both in here. I remember now. I don't know why I didn't remember that. Okay. So the thing is, when we get to that part of the game, I'll explain why I was freaking out so bad. I don't want to say it yet because it could still be a spoil. It's still a spoiler. So, all right. Let's remember to use a whole food for not having a full helmet. Isn't there a chaos shield in here? Yep. There you go. Okay. Probably going through Moriva Castle a few more times. Yeah, call me crazy, but the Cape of Darkness seems to fit our boy Pesmerga there. Don't know why I think that, but you know, I just happen to think that. I think he rocked the Cape of Darkness pretty well, actually. You know. Call me crazy. You know. What does this Camille have? She can't take this in this one. Oh, so pretty so. What am I doing? I am laughing in my head how I never did this much effort into my stats as a kid. Like legitimately never put this much effort into it. I'm not even remotely kidding. Cool, she's got on double boots. Everyone deserves a chance to fly. Okay. Sorry, I've been rewatching the trailer for Wicked for Good, and I'm very hyped about that movie. I actually legitimately cannot wait. I actually enjoy the Wicked. I enjoy Wicked as a concept as a whole because like I do like stories that kind of that not. Okay, let me rephrase that. I enjoy stories that do like a bad guy origin in a good way, if that makes any sense. Like, I've seen it done in a bad way. Like, okay, I liked Cruella, but I didn't like it in terms of it being a Cruella de Vil story, if that makes any sense. Conversely, though, I liked Maleficent, even as a Maleficent origin story, because see, to me, both movies didn't really seem like they were like talking about the character they were portraying, that they would claim they were. Like Cruella Emma Stone was not Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians. It just was not the same person. Maleficent, in Maleficent, you could argue is still Maleficent in Sleeping Beauty, just without the green skin. Of course, the fact that they got Angelina Jolie to play Maleficent, you know, you're supposed to not like her. You're supposed to, yeah. They somebody dropped the ball on that casting. It's like who should we cast as this evil villain witch who curses a baby? It's like let's get the hottest woman we can find. Oh, okay, yeah. It's good job, team. As in, it was a good story, but yeah, okay. So Cruella was a good story. It was very interesting. It just wasn't Cruella de Vil. Maleficent, I could argue, is still Maleficent. Just but Cruella was a Cruella de Vil to me. But honestly, you want to know what recently came out was the best version of a villain origin story that really, I think, kept to the core of the character? Transformers 1. If you guys haven't seen Transformers 1, I cannot stress enough what a damn good movie that is. It did not get the accolades it deserved. It did not get enough praise, and the marketing was bad for it. It marketed it as a pure comedy. And while it is funny, there's some funny stuff in it. It's got heavy themes in this thing about classism, about betrayal, about friendships, about broken dreams and hopes. It was a deep, deep movie. Transformers 1 was a deep, deep movie. I need to do a video about it. I really do, because I remember sitting there thinking I was like, this is a movie? Thank you, Matt. Transformers 1 went hard. We got me and Retro Ray from Kansas City Geeks. We got to do a press release screening of it, right? So me and Ray, we're diehard Transformers fans. So that was not even a question of whether we wanted to see it or not. When we heard that we were getting press passes, we're like, screw it. I don't care. This movie sucks. I'm in. And Ray was the same way. We sat in that theater, and of course, the opening moments and the ha ha he he funny stuff, dude. By the time we got to the end of that movie, me and Ray, at the same time, I kid you not when I say this, we looked at each other and said, that was better than it had any right to be. It was so damn good. And the fact that it's not getting a sequel, are you kidding me? As good as that damn movie was, it's not getting a sequel? Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. Man, Transformers 1 was so good, man. You guys, man, I could literally do a. You know what I want to do? I want to one day get big enough where I have a Patreon. I really do. I want to have a Patreon, and I want to do a watch along, where people will come into the Patreon and watch a movie with me. And we're watching Transformers 1. That's one of the first ones we're ever gonna do, because that movie it was just so chef's kiss. It was perfect. Because it gave not only a good, it gave because okay, if you read the comics and the other continuities, there are dozens of ways Optimus and Megatron met. There are so many ways that they met. There's the Megatron was a gladiator. Optimus worked in some other area of Cybertron. They were teammates. They became friends. All this other stuff, but that was just a great take on not only their relationship, going like coming up, but like just on Cybertron as a whole, the class of Cybertron really shone through in that movie. It was like that's how great this movie, and the idea of Cybertronians who can't transform. I want to see the movie based off that alone. When they said, "Oh no, some Cybertronians can't transform," I was like, "What? Was it what?" The second they said that this movie introduces the idea of Cybertronians who can't transform or lost the ability to transform. If you saw the movie, then you'll know what I'm talking about. I that blew my mind, and the idea that Optimus and Megatron were two of the non-transforming Transformers, two of the most infamous Transformers of all time. Kate, get out. Kate, get out. Get out. Get out. Get off of my stream. Get off. I'm gonna figure out how to block people from now on. But no, seriously, it was way better than I and Minnie felt it had any right to be, because it was like this whole film was just top to bottom. It was just so good. Like I remember just sitting in the theater thinking, like, after a certain point I was like, ha ha, oh man, these jokes are funny, ha ha ha. And then you keep watching and you're like, holy crap, wait a minute, that's not a joke. That's not even what he just said wasn't funny. That was some real shiz. And it just did not. They spent so much time marketing the comedy. And don't get me wrong, Keegan-Michael Key, excuse me, as Bumblebee, hilarious. He really did bring the comedy, and it didn't like overstay its welcome, in my opinion. But there was so much more to that movie than just funny lines and like silly moments like that. There was so much to it. Live action Power Rangers film from 2017, Matt. I love the live action Power Rangers film. I thought it was a very good take on Power Rangers, and here's why. I heard the complaint of, well, they didn't morph to the end of the movie. I was like, yeah, that's fine to me. I feel like this was one of those movies where you didn't need that. I feel like the movie was so good on its own, you didn't need to have them morph for the movie to be good. This wasn't about them morphing. This was about them coming together as a team. And when they did come together as a team, that's when the real plot of the movie kicked off. I thought it was great. I thought they did a really good job of honoring Power Rangers lore, and like bringing it in. And we did get cheated of a sequel. Like the stinger at the end of the movie. I was so ready for Tommy Oliver to be in there, and you know, and I remember watching the movie. And here's another reason why it'll always get a pass with me. When Amy Jo Johnson and Jason David Frank showed up at the end of the movie, I was like, yes. My little Power Rangers nerd heart was so happy to see them in that movie. Oh man, I was thrilled. I could not have been happier seeing them in that movie. All right, where am I at? I can do a little bit more because I'm gonna level some more. But yeah, I really am gonna finish this game off on Yeah, Jason, Transformers 1, no. I legitimately thought Transformers 1 would not take off like it did. Like, I did not think it would... I didn't think it would go the direction it went. So I've already talked about it a lot. But, like, right around... What point was this? Right around when they leave Icon City. And I won't spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, who still wants to see it. Right after they leave Icon City and they go and find what they're looking for, I'll put it that way. That's when it took on a whole new life to me. It went so much deeper than I thought it was ever gonna go, and then it hit the stride of hey, not only are we gonna go there, we're gonna y'all will come along for the ride, and we're gonna break your hearts as we do it. And you could see clearly the seeds that were planted kind of early on in the movie of the characterization of everybody, but then when it really got to the nitty gritty of everything, that's when it really was like, oh snap, they're really doing this, and it was in a good way. Jason, same. Like, I grew up on the original cartoon because it ran in syndication by the time I was born, and then I remember seeing the Transformers movie, the original cartoon movie, at the Alamo Draft House. It must have been one of the times when they were like, you know, redoing it, and like, you know, so it was back at the Draft House. I remember seeing it at the Westlakes, when Westlakes Draft House was still there. I remember going to see it, man. To this day, just a favorite ring. One year for my birthday, one of my birthday presents, it was the original soundtrack, and it wasn't like it wasn't like the reissue that they did a few years later. It was like the original, like 19 like the soundtrack that came out, like, you know, well, whenever CDs started coming out, and, you know, of course they're kind of obsolete now, but you know what I mean. But yeah, not calling it yet. I'm gonna go a few more minutes because I gotta drop this stuff off and heal up, and I'm gonna see what weapons I can upgrade. Oh, I can't believe I'm almost done with this first game. I feel like I just started the stream for this. And also, you know what? And to go back to what got me on this tangent in the first place, I really did think when they showed Megatron, and like they said like this is gonna be a Megatron Optimus Prime origin story, I thought they would do the thing that I legitimately can't stand when they do villain origin stories. That they would give him some contrived reason, some dumb reason he would go evil. Like, you know, my dog got kicked one time in 3rd grade. I have never let that go, and I will become evil because of it. And I hate that kind of crap. But no, they legitimately gave it. It was so bad. They did the Killmonger thing. They did the Killmonger thing of like, ugh. I kind of see where he's coming from with this. Yeah, Kate, you should watch it because yeah, he talked. I mean, he doesn't. They don't say the word capitalism, but you'll hear it. If you watch it, you'll hear it. King Crimson, nice. Exorcist staff, nice. So let's spend a few more minutes back at Riviera. Central on cassette. Jason, remind me to send you later. Somebody, I found someone who I found this video on YouTube. Remind me to send this to you later. Anyone else who wants to, let me know. It's someone cut from Transformers 1, the final fight in the movie. Instead of the soundtrack that they have in there, they put the original Transformers, the 1984 movie, the song, the Touch by Stan Bush. They intercut it over that scene, and it fits perfectly. If anyone wants to see that video, remind me or say so in the chat, and I'll be sure to send it to you. We'll go about 10 more minutes, guys, and then I'll call it a night because, yeah, and then hopefully Friday we'll be able to stream again. I hate it when I do that. Sorry, I keep leaning down. I'm checking my PS4. I think it needs a cleaning, and I want to make sure it's not overheating, and it's not. And anyone who knows, anyone who does PS4 Pro cleanings for not cheap but at a reasonable price, let me know. Yeah, Jason, the video's pretty sick. You know what's funny? I legitimately was because okay, so Stan Bush's The Touch is really legitimately one of my favorite soundtrack songs and songs of all time. Like legitimately, you got the touch, you got the power. I can, like, as you can see, I can sing that song anytime. Even though his voice is way better than mine. I legitimately think that it's one of the best soundtracks ever. It's definitely that soundtrack is the most 80s soundtrack you'll ever hear, and I stand by that. If you want to know what the 80s sounded like, get the Transformers the movie soundtrack. And like that was the 80s, more or less. So I legitimately thought Transformers 1 was just so good. That Power Rangers 2017, the Power Rangers 2017 movie, we're not getting a sequel to that. That makes no sense. There was something else that came out that Dread's another movie that we should have got a sequel to. And the fact that we never got a Dread sequel, the one with Carl Urban as Dread, really, I don't understand how that didn't get a sequel. I do not understand how that didn't get a sequel. I just don't get it. Everybody says that, Jason. Everyone says Dare was their favorite, and I get that, but I don't know why. I think it's because the Touch had special transformation sequence when Optimus Prime showed up in Autobot City to stop the Decepticons. I think that's why it stays with me so much. Wow, I'm getting a lot of Rage Orbs. I can actually sell one of these at this point. That's what I call 80s Volume 3, pretty much. Alright, where am I sitting at money-wise? You know what, Camille? I am legitimately gonna switch you out from where you are because you are just eating damage, my girl. I got a couple more minutes. Might as well use it. I also like how the original Transformers movie has like the best Weird Al Yankovic fight song, which is "Dare to Be Stupid," because that was where they battled the Junkions. Which is still the most that's like the best, most random fight I think I've ever seen in anything. It's like, why did that fight even happen? There was like no real reason for it. It was just like they were just like, hey, look, let's just fight these guys now. That's kind of the reason that fight started. Like the Junkions were like, oh, these guys are kind of like not doing anything. Let's just jump them. Okay, seriously, I can sell one of these rage orbs now. All right, so let's head back to the castle. Stop doing that. Yeah. Honestly, around the next night, I never thought the trips will ever as popular as it is now. It was very anticipated. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, you know what? You know what I think really made a difference was Beast Wars. I think when Beast Wars came out, that's when you saw this real resurgence of it because Beast Wars was such a great series. Actually, I'm one of the few people who liked Beast Machines. I know a lot of people who said they couldn't get into it, and I was just like, I didn't see why. I thought Beast Machines was great, but like, I think Beast Wars had a lot to do with we're now something else no matter what the time frame. But I think Beast Wars is really what got people back into Transformers because it was so weird at the time. Cause like it was like saying like, oh hey, oh, she has a funny hat. Why does she have a funny hat? It was like saying, hey, let's those guys transform into cars. What if they transform into animals? And everybody was like, it's a brilliant idea. Let's do that. It also was kind of like someone said that in a meeting, and someone thought he was like maybe joke, like the guy who said it was like, hey, what if they transformed into animals? And everyone, and he said it as like a joke, but like everyone was like, son of a gun, that's a brilliant idea. And the guy was like, wait, seriously? I was half kidding. It's like, were you half kidding about the raise you're about to get? No, sir, I'll take that. Because then after Transformers, after Beast Machines, you got Transformers Armada. Then there was Cybertron and Energon, then Cybertron. I think were the next two after that. Gundam and Power Rangers? Probably, because see, Power Rangers as a franchise, the fall off, if you even want to call it that, was so minuscule by comparison. Like even when it fell off, it didn't fall off because even if you say it's falling off now because they don't have the current series running, that doesn't mean like there's not an interest for it. I think what really did it was probably Toonami, Jason. I think Toonami brought so many things back to the forefront that people wanted. Like Transformers, like when things like Gundam came out, like people were probably thinking, oh wait, we used to have like transforming cars and whatnot, didn't we? Like yeah. So that's probably what really did bring that back was, well, you're probably right, was probably Gundam. Oh, Scorpion's called Loki. That's cool. So yeah. I think the thing with like Gundam and Power Rangers is like they had such staying power, and then it was revealed that the Transformers still had a market. So a lot of companies realized, oh, they still have staying power too. So let's go ahead and do this. So, all right, let me go back to where we're supposed to be going in this story, and I'm gonna call it there. So let me go ahead and go and teleport back to the Scheherazade floating fortress. And we just hit 100 chats as I'm about to call it tonight. That millennials getting jobs and it's gonna work out. Do you know what, Kate? I say this 100% serious. I think that's 100% the reason. It's like millennials when they got old enough could finally buy this stuff, and companies started noticing. And yeah, so when we could afford to buy it ourselves. Yeah, that's probably why. Between the toys and like the DVDs at the time and everything like that. Yeah, I 100% agree. Okay. So we're back at Scheherazade. I'm going to save right here. So my freak out last Friday was completely unnecessary. I'll know that the next time I do a playthrough of this game, and oh yes, I'm gonna do another playthrough of this game, maybe a year or so down the line, probably. But okay. I'm paranoid, so I'm gonna save again. Okay. So I'm going to stop here, and say thank you all for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. I know, well, it wasn't a short stream. I mean, we went for an hour and a half, but thank you guys for coming out and hanging with me. Sorry about the lack of updates and everything. This past weekend was just insane. There's been stuff going on at home that was just been crazy, but no, don't worry, it's all good, everything. But also, now that I have the streaming, all this stuff happening, be on the lookout next week. I'm going to start doing reaction videos. And the first thing I'm going to do reaction to is, I promised myself I would, there's a series on the Soma video games, the Soma video game Horus, the video games. It's one single game. It's a Soma game. There's a series of videos about the lore of it that I love. I'm never gonna play the game because it's a horror series. It's a horror game, and I don't have the nerves for that. But I wanna watch those and look at those. The guy who does them puts so much effort into making those. So I wanna give those a shout out. So be on the lookout for those starting next week. I'm gonna start, hopefully do a recording session of those this coming weekend. So maybe Monday, Tuesday they should start be coming out. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. And then yeah, and with reactions coming, maybe that means I can start doing some reactions to more trailers. Maybe I'll, even though I've seen it like 10 times already, maybe I'll react to the Wicked trailer because I still want to react to that anyway. So I'll be doing all that stuff now, because now that I know how OBS works, I know how Restream works, I know how YouTube works. Well, I mean, I don't know how it works, but I'm figuring it out as I go. I'm going to be doing all that soon. So next week, I will still stream next week, because actually, if we can get Suikoden 1 done by this Friday, if I'm not too busy on Saturday, maybe I can start Suikoden 2. If I can't start it Saturday, then maybe Sunday-ish. We'll see. I gotta see how this weekend plays out, because there are some cons I don't know if I'm going to this weekend. If I do, it's not gonna be all day, but we'll see. I think I skipped there for a second there. Anyway, old school video game trailers and commercials. Oh, Jason, that's a great idea, actually. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I can do that too. Yeah, and if you guys, and you know what? Hey, this will be fun. If you guys know some things you want me to react to, old school video games and trailers and commercials and things like that, guys, follow me. I'm on all sorts of social media. That guy Tommy is the usual handle. I'm on IG. I'm on Blue Sky even. I'm on Twitter. Here on YouTube. Hey, and also, you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell to get notifications of when I go live, and tell your friends about me. So tell them to subscribe, tell them to like my videos, and also on Twitch. Hi Twitch. Anyone who's watching on Twitch, be sure to follow me there too. All the good stuff, all the great places you can follow me. I don't have a Facebook page yet for this. Technically, not yet. I don't, but I'm gonna work on that too over the next few weeks. Maybe not this coming weekend because I got some other stuff. In the next couple weeks, I'm gonna work on the Facebook side of things too. And maybe if all goes according to plan, I can expand the Restream to more channels, because I actually have a second YouTube channel that I used to vlog on, and I haven't really done much with that in a few years. And maybe I'll start streaming both places. We'll see. Either way, no matter where you see me, no matter where you find me, thank you guys so much for joining me on this little venture I'm doing. You know, no matter what happens, I'm having a blast because you guys have made this so much fun. So thanks for joining me on the stream. Thanks for checking me out. Even if you're watching the stream after the fact, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And appreciate you joining me. Yes. And Jason, thank you for reminding me that I'm part of that. Capital City Geeks, Capital City WrestleCast tomorrow. We will be discussing the fallout from Heatwave and Forbidden Door, I believe, and getting ready for whatever's coming next. And then on all your local wrestling news and everything, Countdown City WrestleCast on YouTube and Facebook. So see you guys. So if you can't join us tomorrow, then see you guys on Friday. Matt, have fun in Chicago. Be sure to mosh a bit for me. And when they sing Welcome to the Black Parade, I need you to hit those notes, because I would totally do it if I was there. I was a bit of an emo kid. Anyway, still kind of am. even at 37. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all joining me, and you guys have a good night. See you soon. Bye.